It was a small town by a small river and a small lake in a small northern part of a Midwest state. There wasn't so much wilderness that you couldn't see the town. But on the other hand, there wasn't so much town that you couldn't see and feel and touch and smell the wilderness. The town was full of trees and dry grass and dead flowers now that autumn was here, and full of fences to walk on and sidewalks to skate on and a large ravine to tumble in and yell across. And the town was full of boys. And it was the afternoon of Halloween, and all the houses shut against a cool wind, and the town full of cold sunlight, but suddenly the day was gone. Night came out from under each tree and spread. Behind the doors of all the houses there was a scurry of a mouse feet, muted cries, flickerings of light. Behind one door, Tom Skelton, age 13, stopped and listened. The wind outside nested in each tree, prowled the sidewalks in invisible treads like unseen cats. Tom Skelton shivered. Anyone could see that the wind was a special wind this night, and the darkness took on a special feel because it was All Hallows Eve. Everything seemed cut from soft black velvet or gold or orange velvet. Smoke panted up out of 1,000 chimneys like the plumes of funeral parades. From kitchen windows drifted 2 pumpkin smells. Gourds being cut, pies being baked. The cries behind the locked house doors grew more exasperated as shadows of boys flew by windows. Half-dressed boys, grease paint on their cheeks, here a hunchback, there a medium-sized giant. Attics were still being rummaged, old locks broken, old steamer chests disemboweled for costumes. Tom Skelton put on his bones. He grinned at the spinal cord, the rib cage, the kneecaps stitched white on black cotton. Lucky, he thought. What a name you got, Tom Skelton. Great for Halloween. Everyone calls you Skeleton. So what do you wear? Bones. Wham! 8 front doors banged shut. 8 boys made a series of beautiful leaps over flower pots, rails, dead ferns, bushes. Landing on their own dry starch, they seized the final sheet, adjusted a last mask, tugged at strange mushroom caps or wigs, shouting at the way the wind took them along, helped their running, glad of the wind, or cursing boy curses as masks fell off or hung sideways or stuffed up their noses with the muslin smell like a dog's hot breath, or just letting the sheer exhilaration of being alive out on this night pulled their lungs and shaped their throats into a yell and a yell and a yell. 8 boys collided at one intersection. Here I am, witch. 8 man, skeleton, said Tom, hilarious inside his bones. Gargoyle, beggar, and Mr. Death himself. Bang, they shook back from their concussions, all happy fouled and tangled under a street corner light. The swaying electric lamp bellowed in the wind like a cathedral bell. The bricks of the street became planks of a drunken ship all tilted and foundered with dark and light. Behind each mask was a boy. Who's that? Tom Skelton pointed. Won't tell. Secret, cried Wedge, disguising his voice. Everyone laughed. Who's that? Mummy, cried Boy inside the ancient yellow wrappings, like an immense cigar stalking the night street. And who's... No time, said someone hidden behind yet another mystery of muslin and paint. Trick or treat. Yeah. Shrieking, wailing, full of banshee mirth, they ran on everything except sidewalks, going up into the air over bushes and down almost upon yipping dogs. But in the middle of running, laughing, barking, suddenly, as if a great hand of night and wind smelling something wrong stopped them, they stopped. 6, 7, 8. This can't be. Count again. 4, 5, 6. Should be 9 of us. Someone's missing. They sniffed each other like fierceful beasts. Pipkin's not here. How did they know? They were all hidden behind masks, and yet, they could feel his absence. Pipkin, he's never missed a Halloween in a million years. Boy, this is awful, come on. In one vast swerve, one dog-like trot and ramble, they circled round and down the middle of the cobble-brick street, blown like leaves before a storm. Here's his place. They pulled to a halt. There was Pipkin's house, but not enough pumpkins in the windows, not enough corn shocks on the porch, and not enough spooks peering out through the dark glass in the high upstairs tower room. Gosh, said someone, what if Pipkin's sick? It wouldn't be Halloween without Pipkin. Not Halloween, they moaned. And someone threw a crabapple at Pipkin's front door. It made a small thump like a rabbit kicking the wood. They waited, sad for no reason, lost for no reason. They thought of Pipkin in a Halloween that might be a rotten pumpkin with a dead candle in it, if Pipkin wasn't there. Gosh, said someone, what if Pipkin's sick? It wouldn't be Halloween without Pipkin. Not Halloween, they moaned, and someone threw a crabapple at Pipkin's front door. It made a small thump like a rabbit kicking the wood. They waited, sad for no reason, lost for no reason. They thought of Pipkin in a Halloween that might be a rotten, they thought of Pipkin. Gosh, said someone, what if Pipkin's sick? It wouldn't be Halloween without Pipkin. Not Halloween, they moaned, and someone threw a crabapple at Pipkin's front door. It made a small thump like a rabbit kicking the wood. They waited, sad for no reason, lost for no reason. They thought of Pipkin and a Halloween that might be a rotten pumpkin with a dead candle if Pipkin wasn't there. Come on, Pipkin. Come out and save the night.